Hello YouTube, Reservoir Warrior here. It's the end of the month. My favorite time of the month would be opening a Naki bento box if I ordered one, but I haven't ordered one in a while. That's just because... sorry if you heard that burp. Try to hold that in. Anyway, it happens when you try to talk. Anyway. Just having, like, the content that's in them, like, anime-wise. Very picky with my anime. Sort of. I don't like a lot of the mainstream stuff, but anyway. New playmat, yay. And you guys know I do a manga haul at the end of every month, so here we go for February. We have 10 volumes. Yeah, but a lot of volumes. And I have some catching up to do. But first off, we have Volume 9 of Akame ga Kill. Wow. Random pause for no reason. Anyway. I really love the cover of this one. One with As Death again, and she was also the cover of Volume 4, which I can get for you guys. So here's the Volume 4 cover. There's the Volume 9, not 6. And then my playmat is actually the cover to Akame ga Kill 0 Volume 1. So there's number 1. Number 2... we have Inspector Volume 2, which actually came out in January, which means there's a new volume coming out in March. So you bet I'm going to be buying that one, and you'll see that at the end of March. May or may not review this one, we'll see. Not sure. Last month, since I got Volume 3 of Golden Time, picked up Volume 4. And I'm glad because neither... Target near me, neither Barnes & Noble near me had Volume 4. Except for the one I live right behind. Which is why I got this one as soon as possible. And then for my last manga that I got from my first trip to Barnes & Noble, we went a little old school here. I've been rewatching, like, animes I remember from, like, mid-2000s and whatnot. So I picked up Volume 1 of Rosario Vampire. I remember liking the show when it first came out. I mean, I'm not really into vampires, not really into the romance, but I don't know. The anime appealed to me. Anyway, when it was new. How old is it? Is this anime 10 years old yet? I don't even remember. I don't know. But what I like about it being a Shonen Jump manga is that it's $9.99. Which is always great for your wallet. But I'm going to show you guys how much I did pay for all my volumes. Just so anybody who's new to buying manga get an idea. I am a member. I do have a membership there, so... in total, these 4 volumes costed me $45 plus the tax and everything. But, yeah, there we go. Just show that real quickly. So $9.99 volumes are $8.99, $12.99 become $11.69, $13 I get for $11.70, and $10.99 become $9.89. So that's really cool. And yeah, New Jersey sales tax is either 7 or 6.875 in this case. So trip 2, which was the Barnes & Noble that's a little further away from me. If I still lived in Hackensack, this one would have been a lot closer, but I don't anymore. So first off, we have Akame ga Kill 0 Volume 4. Still need to read Volume 3, but I really need to start reading Volume 3 and Volume 4 because towards the end of March is when Volume 5 comes out, and I love the cover for Volume 5. I'm not going to spoil it, but I know Volume 5 of that comes out this month. Nisekoi Volume 20 comes out this month. We have another volume of Rosario Vampire. Volume 2 of Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt is out. I didn't get that yet, but that will be in March as well. But yeah, this one's still in the plastic wrapping, and they do that. 4th volume is the hottest and hardest yet. Hardest? Volume 2 had a lot of action and killing. Does that mean this one even more? Huh. But yeah, all the more mature animes, they keep in wrapping like that. I guess it's to protect the young ones from not seeing stuff that they shouldn't. And anyway. Oh yeah, and then they also wrap like Cardfight Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh volumes like this, so you don't get the promo card. Most of the time, not all the time though. But we'll flip through this. Okay, yeah, definitely a lot of action, but that's what you get. Oh, it's cool. You got Akame and Kurame. One thing about Akame got Kill Zero. I guess this is spoilers for those of you who have not watched the anime, but at least you know Akame doesn't die, Kurame doesn't die, and Chelsea doesn't die. Yay. Anyway, next manga I bought. I'm actually happy this is a manga. I always saw it as a novel. I'm like, I don't want to buy the novel. I really hope this comes out as a manga. And it did. And that's the Isolator. Realization of Absolute Solitude. Is that the actual name? I think it's just called the Isolator, but I felt like saying that anyway. When I saw the cover, it really appealed to me. Story seems interesting. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad this is finally a manga. This is going to be a fun one to read. Has its sci-fi feel to it. We know I love sci-fi, so yeah. So I got that. And then I also did get Volume 2 of Rosario Vampire. I was thinking of getting Volume 3 as well, but I did find a manga volume I've been looking for a while, so I'll hold off for now, but there's Volume 2. You'll probably see these more frequently in the coming months, since, once again, $9.99. Can't go wrong. Honestly. Nisekoi 2. That's $9.99 a volume. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Are too. Anyway. Got Volume 2 of 7 Deadly Sins because God knows when we're gonna get Season 2. Thanks, Netflix. You gave us that 4 episode or 4 movie. I forget. But it's basically something Japan already got, and that's what they gave us. It's like, thanks. So I felt like, hey, why don't I just, read through the manga to hype myself up for Season 2. Great anime, though. Great anime. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. Really recommend it. I like how it's $10.99. I paid less for this than I did for Volume 1, and I bought Volume 1 for Maki Bento. Whoops. Alright, so in total, these 4 volumes costed me $42.69. Because I think I used I had a 20% off coupon, so that went on Isolator, since that was the most expensive manga volume. Also, it was Akame got Kill Zero. So I guess it didn't really matter. But this was the different Barnes & Noble. Oh, I like how they show when my membership expires, but there we go. So there's that one. So in total, I suck at math. So let's just say I spend 80, 85. Let's just say I spend $89 and $90 so far on 8 volumes, which is not bad. Now the final 2. In total, I spent $20.57 on 2 manga volumes, which is awesome. Once again, I had another 20% off coupon. I'm glad I did, because originally the total was 25, and I only had 22 on me. But first volume, so glad I finally get to read this. And that's a certain scientific railgun. They had volumes 2 through etc. In the alphabetical order. In I think the C section. Oh gosh, that sounded so wrong. Great. So where the other C manga are, that's where this one was. And I couldn't find volume 1. And then I look in the back and it was somewhere randomly where... I forget where alphabetically it was, but I found it randomly on spot. I'm like, oh yes, thank you. I can finally start reading this. Of course I've watched the anime. But I always like getting the manga for anime I've enjoyed, just to see if there are any differences. And this, of course, is no exception. So I'm very happy about that. I hate this stupid thing. I hate when they include these. At least this one, you can pull out and not rip it from the... Well, not rip it, but peel it from the page. And finally, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this final manga volume I bought, but I really do not care. I'm enjoying this more than... Am I enjoying it more than the first arc? I don't know, but it's Sword Art Online Progressive Volume 4. We are getting Volume 5 in March as well, so... I have that to look forward to as well. For those of you who do not know, sorry if I sound out of breath or I'm wheezing. Allergies have been bad lately, but it's me on point. Sword Art Online Progressive is basically the Sword Art Online arc, except from Asuna's point of view. So it is better. It's less of the romance, more of the actual RPG elements. It's great. I definitely recommend you picking it up. I'm not sure how many more volumes of Progressive we have. I think there is one after... I think there is a Volume 6. I don't remember. I have to look it up, but that's beyond the point. Like I said, definitely enjoy reading it. And definitely recommend it for any Sword Art Online fan. And what I'm thinking of... picking up Phantom Bullet. I mean, that was my... Gunga was my favorite arc. And I think I'll buy Phantom Bullet onwards. I'm not going to bother, obviously, with... the Alphem Online or the Sword Art Online arcs because of Progressive. I don't know if Progressive is going to go into Alphem Online. I hope it does. But if it doesn't, I'm just not going to buy those volumes anyway. Because I did not like that arc like many other people. Compared to the others, it is garbage. But in total, I spent $20.57. Certain Scientifical Railgun was $9.89, and then Progressive was $11.70, but with the coupon, $9.36. So I'll show the manga one more time. As always, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm still unable to find Tokyo ESP Volume 2. I should pick up Aldino Zero Volume 2. What else do I need to pick up? Maybe more Assassination Classroom, since I only have Volume 1. Probably all the other omnibuses for Full Metal Alchemist. Probably the other Log Horizon manga that actually has volumes. What else? Excel World I might pick up. Kagero Days I might pick up. What else? I'm trying to think. I do have a notebook in which I have volumes written down that I'm planning on buying. Definitely more of Dimension W. Probably more of Arpeggio as well. I have to wait next month for Volume 4 of Danganronpa, even though I finished the first season. I gotta read season... I gotta finish Season 2. I should buy all the other volumes of Your Lie in April. That's one I should have had done by now. Probably more Strike the Blood. Need to get Volume 2 of Asterix War. I'm just looking at my shelf here and seeing what else. I might pick up Real Accountant. That looked interesting, actually. But enough of me rambling on. If you have any suggestions on manga or anime I should buy/watch, drop it in the comments section below. I'd probably have all of the Gundam Origins volumes, but I refuse to buy anymore until I find Volume 1. It's gotta be in my basement somewhere. It's gotta. I will never give up until I find that volume. Ugh. And then if there are any manga you want me to review, let me know in the description below. I mean, thanks to one viewer last month, we got the review for Inspector. And that was a manga I was not going to... That was on the bottom of my list to read. Not because I wasn't interested in it. It's because there were other volumes I wanted to catch up on, but I'm glad I watched that one. Glad I read that one first, though. Really awesome story. I can't wait to dive into Volume 2. And yeah. So, like I said, that's going to do it. Thank you all for watching, as always. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Check out all my other manga haul videos. I'll probably make I will probably make a playlist before this one gets up. And yeah, that's it for now. Bye, guys. So awkward. I'm sorry. I don't know why this was so awkward.